Hello everyone and welcome back to Gabriel Knight Sins of the Fathers. All the problems we had last time seem to have vanished. We must have done something right to appease the voodoo gods or something. Either way, it's a brave new day, and I have to say, I am just loving the music. I've been sat here for about 5 minutes before the recording started, just chilling out listening to this. Damn good. Right, so we've been to a few different places. We've been to we just were to the Dixieland drugstore, and we've still got a couple of places we need to go today. On day 2. Let's see. Let's go to the St. Louis Cemetery, where shit, that's not good. Where the voodooienne Marie Laveau is buried with her daughter.
The Laveau tomb is a piece of red brick, undoubtedly a cast-off from spiritual graffiti writers. Odd-looking marks adorn the Laveau tomb wall.
There are markings. I shall sketch them with my book.
I want a copy of these strange marks.
Indeed, so it seems to be... It is, of course, naturally some sort of a code. That's plus and 2 dashes, that's plus and 1 dash. Again 1, so those are the same letter. It's all very curious. So this tomb here at the forefront with all the candles and paraphernalia in front of it is the Laveau tomb. Let's have a chat with the watchman.
Could I have a minute of your time?
What you need, boy?
He's got a magnificent beard, but part of it seems to move while others stay static, which is a little bit weird.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
They say it was part of an old religion from Africa, brought here by slaves.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Seem like everyone wants to visit New Orleans at least once in their lives. And they love the cemetery tours. I see tourists in here every day of the year.
What's the significance of St. John's Eve?
Well, St. John the Baptist is the patron saint of voodoo. Sometimes we get weird goings-on in the cemetery on that night. More often on a few nights before. People taking grave dirt, bones, and who knows what.
That's pretty disgusting.
Yep. Don't know what they do in them, but it can be pretty.
Actually, cemetery tours can be really interesting. A couple of years back, I was in London with my girlfriend, and we went to visit the Highgate Cemetery, where there's the new side and there's the old side, and the new side you can just walk around and see everything. And I think Douglas Adams is buried there, and on the old side I think there's car marks and stuff like that. Or is car marks on the new side? I can't remember. Anyway, so the old side is that's like overgrown and really pretty looking, and they do guided tours there because there's still, I think the reason was that there's still unexploded ordnance from the Second World War there. And it was really interesting walking through the paths and seeing all the old tombs and how nature's slowly retaking it. And then there was this weird fucking glass cube. Some posh twat apparently owns a bit there and built like a really posh fucking glass house there for himself or herself or itself. I don't fucking care. Still fucking weird.
Sure. She was the voodoo queen of New Orleans, a powerful voodooian and a powerful sorceress. Believers still come to her tomb, you know. They write secret marks on the walls, leave offerings. Then there's the tourists. They come out of curiosity. As a matter of fact, that big Dr. John fella from that voodoo museum, he's here at least once a day. But Marie Laveau's tomb isn't the only one the believers visit and make markings and leave offerings at.
Interesting. So, a powerful voodooian and a powerful sorcerer. It's good to be, you know, multi-talented.
My name is Toussaint Gervais. I'm the watchman here at St. Louis #1.
What exactly do you do here?
Oh, I keep the place tidy, of course. A big part of my job, too, is looking out for the grievers, you know. People come to pay their respects, and they need looking out for. Sometimes they so grief-bound, they don't know what they do.
Tell me about yourself.
That's about all there is to...
Fair
Tell me
enough.
something about St. Louis Cemetery #1.
You know why the dead are buried in tombs and not in the ground, don't you? The water table's too high. Them coffins will float right out of their graves. Ha! Them dead will go floating right down into the Dakota. Plus, if it were Mardi Gras, nobody'd even notice. It's a historical place. People buried in here from the Civil War. Back further, too. Take a look around. You'll see.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Isn't it just awful, them finding those bodies with the voodoo things around them? I don't think there's any real voodoo going on. Somebody trying to cover their tracks is all.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Snakes? I see snakes around here all the time. Most of them aren't poisonous, of course. I don't mind snakes myself. Lots of folks are afraid of them.
Do you have any idea what Capri Saint-Call means?
Nope, can't say that I do.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You said there were other mock tombs?
Yep, I've seen bull hearts left on tombs and a nest of vulture feathers, fleets of peas and corn green. Animal parts, human parts even, it looked like. Male parts, if you get my meaning.
Penis!
And this is one of the great family crypts, mind you. Odd how them types just pick a spot and stick to it.
I like being able to just shout that out. Okay, so that's the Laveau tomb.
This is the tomb of Marie Laveau, voodoo queen of New Orleans.
Okay, and there's the Ross
The name
tomb.
Ross is inscribed on this old tomb.
My family's tomb is down that way, past the Ross tomb. I don't need to go visit.
You could go visit the family tomb. So apparently, Congreve, the stuff that the watchman said was left in addition to peas, is rice and black beans. A dish made with rice and black beans. Oh, that's the
The
Getty.
imposing tomb is elaborately labeled Getty.
Well, it's not that elaborate. It's just, you know, matter of fact.
Two enormous vases flank the front of the Getty tomb. An angel draped dramatically over a stone plinth marks the entrance to a large tomb.
Doesn't it just... I've always kind of wondered, because you do sometimes see kind of these situations where an entrance to a tomb is kind of obstructed by a part of the tomb. I kind of wonder why and what the design purpose
The
is.
stone angel leans down to gaze at something unseen. Most of the plaster has fallen away over the years to reveal walls of red brick.
switch. There is a
There's
switch.
a small marble plate near the tomb doors.
Take it with you. Go on, Nicker. Just a little one.
It's locked shut.
Oh, fuck off. Right, I don't think there's anything further here, so we'll just pop that badge in there and let's go have a visit with Malia Geddy. Okay, so we've got Lake Pontchartrain there. That's the French Quarter, or we can go through there. Geddy Mansion. No, wait. Fuck off, those aren't roses.
Potted roses mark the entrance to the house.
Fucking things don't even look like roses. Do they? I don't know. They look a bit flat. They look like they might be... And here comes my lack of knowledge of plants into play. They look like they might be plants, yes. Yes. I don't think they look like roses. I'm not going to make any comment about what they look like. Oh. Nice of you to join us, Gabriel. Yeah, don't get up too quickly.
May
Yep.
I help you?
I don't know what the problem is. First time I recorded, the game just ran so smoothly, so nicely, and ever since, on the second recording time, just the amount of issues was staggering. Now it still runs a bit slow.
I'd like to see Malia Geddy, please.
I'm sorry, but
I'm selling encyclopedias.
go away.
No, I will not go away. Your French accent will not make me go away, for you are but un petit Frenchman who will have un petit croissant and then he will be quite full. Fuckhead.
May I help you?
My name is Detective Mosley. I'm here on police business.
Really? How interesting.
Isn't it just...
Wait here. I'll inform Miss Getty.
It is truly fascinating.
Miss Getty will see you. Right this way.
Actually, it's very nice having a well-spoken, well-behaved butler here, because I was planning on after doing this, I was planning on watching a little bit of Jeeves and Wooster.
Thank you.
Please give me my cursor. I want to look at things. I want to look at specific things in the room.
What can I do for you, Detective?
Well, with those boots, anything you want.
Beautiful women. They must be relatives.
They are.
Modern art?
More or less. It's a Picasso.
Roses and gardenias give the air a sweet
Ah.
taste.
I'm gonna go with, they look more like gardenias, which I assume are these red ones here, than they do roses. And, yeah.
Nice statue. I like it.
Thank you. It's The Rebellious Slave by Michelangelo.
I could say that someone's making a point by having that.
Dante's Inferno. Nothing like a little light reading.
Actually, I think I have a copy of the Divine Comedy knocking about somewhere, and it's not that heavy reading. I mean, as things go, it's not really that heavy reading. now heavy reading would be something like Game of Thrones, which has that lovely kind of quality of having the pages be paper thin. Of course they're paper thin, they're fucking paper, but like thin, like what you'd have in a Bible or something like that, you know, so that you can read the next 2 pages through 1 page. Anyway.
I'll ask you a few questions, Miss Getty.
I assume that's what you're here for, Detective.
Oh, and marked with yellow to continue the thing plot is flirt with her. I have to say the rendition of her face in this speaker portrait doesn't really do justice to the rendition of the in-game character art. Not to mention that some of that hair looks a little bit dead.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? Why would you want to know about that, Detective? It's rather silly, isn't it?
There's nothing silly about the voodoo murders.
But that voodoo is faked. That's what I've read in the papers.
That's what the papers say, all right.
But you're not convinced.
No, frankly, I'm not. The police department isn't known for its imagination.
Oh? Well, I can see that your imagination is considerable.
Well, thank you. You too have beautiful eyes.
Tell me about your life in New Orleans.
The Getty family came to New Orleans in 1800. We worked very hard to get where we are. On the other hand, we've done a lot for this community.
I can believe that. You're doing a lot for me right now. What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
I believe it's some sort of local holiday, but I don't know much about it.
You don't know much about it.
What do you know about Marie Laveau?
I've heard of her, of course, but that's about it.
Do you have any idea what Capri Saint-Caux means?
No, I don't. What does it mean, Detective?
That's confidential information, ma'am.
That's one of those kind of cop-outs you used to do at school. Do you know what this means? Of course I know what it means, but why don't you tell first, you know, just to prove that you know.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
The murders? Only what I read in the papers.
And what do you read in the papers?
I'm sure you know much more about it than I, Detective.
Do you know anything about snakes?
I'm no expert. I don't fear them like most people do.
I haven't got a problem with snakes. Well, I have a tremendous fear of spiders and heights. So basically my worst nightmare would be trapped at an elevated location with a fuck-ass big spider. Like, going to Australia and going anywhere high would be really fucking scary for me, because of course there's a fucking spider. There's spiders everywhere in Australia and they're massive.
Do you know
And some of them
anything
just
about
hate
animal
you.
masks?
Animal masks? I don't know what you mean.
Tell me about yourself.
I suppose I don't really have a choice. What do you want to know, Detective?
Oh, I like how there's the husband-boyfriend
What kind
part.
of things interest you?
I don't have a lot of free time, but I do appreciate the arts. Opera, symphony, ballet, fine art. If you look around, you'll see that we collect African art, for example.
Yes, it's very beautiful.
It is, Detective. It means a great deal to me.
Do you have a career?
A career? Being the head of the Getty family is a 24-hour-a-day job. We have many holdings and many responsibilities, financial and otherwise. The management of our business affairs and properties leaves me with time for little else.
Poor little rich girl.
Believe it or not, Detective, wealth does have its price.
Tell me about your family.
The Gettys? We're a very private family.
How many people are there in your family?
Well, my mother just passed away.
Oh, I am sorry.
So am I. She was a magnificent woman. We were very close. I was an only child.
And your father?
I never knew him.
It's hard to believe that any man would leave a woman like you. Or like your mother must have been.
He did not leave, Detective. But that's really none of your concern.
I'm sorry. Go on.
There are, of course, other Gettys in the city. I have a large extended family.
I see. Do you have a husband, boyfriend?
I'm very independent, Detective. The women in my family have always preferred it that way.
So, you've never been married?
No, and I never will be.
What about children?
Yes, that is likely. Someday.
I'd like to hear just about anything.
I have a business degree from Vanderbilt. I wanted to study psychology, but my family's interests came first.
Oh, why not something like law, then? Surely that would have been an asset to the family.
Law? Please. I do have some morals, Detective.
Anything?
I'd like to hear just about anything.
For the record, I'm 28, Detective.
Okay, that's. I
wouldn't know where
think
to
that's
begin.
enough about her.
As you wish, Detective.
Okay. No, no. The whiteness of the text was so
Can you tell me
inviting.
anything about what happened out at the lake?
I wish I could, but I've never seen or heard anything unusual at the lake, and I do spend quite a bit of time out there.
Okay, so
This is quite.
let's have a bit of a
Thank you.
chat before
It's
we
been
have a
with family
flirt.
a long time.
Alright, coffee.
Done anything exciting lately?
I'm sorry, but I'm very busy. Can we get to the point?
Coffee.
Excuse me, but your eyes are really distracting. I don't think I've ever seen a color quite like that brownish gold. It's so deep and rich. Man, if I could bottle that, I'd make a fortune.
Thank you, Detective. That's an interesting observation, though probably not relevant to your case.
A good detective never knows what might be relevant, Miss Getty.
Then you must be truly exceptional at your job.
Oh, I am. I subscribe to the "oh, look, a thing" mode of
I
detecting.
can't help noticing that you're in incredible shape, Miss Getty. Your legs are so strong. Do you work out at one of the clubs by the lake?
Well, Detective, I do enjoy physical activity.
Oh, me too.
Actually, I was referring to swimming and modern dance. I can't say that I do much exercising at the lake, though.
Ah, well, it was worth asking.
I think this has gone on long enough. You're not really a detective, are you?
Yeah.
Who, me? Well, I am on this case, Miss Getty.
I saw you at the lake yesterday. I thought you must be with the police since you were there, but you don't act like a police officer.
I don't dress like a police
Besides,
officer either.
I'm rather certain that the other man said his name was Mosley.
All right, you caught me. I'm not with the police. My name is Gabriel Knight. I'm a writer working with Detective Mosley on a book.
Well, Mr. Knight, now that we've established who you are, perhaps you can tell me the real reason you're here.
Well, I am researching the book, and I thought you might have seen or heard something at the lake.
I don't like liars, Mr. Knight.
Okay, you're right. I really just wanted to see you again. You can be mad at me if you want, but I swear I've never done anything like this before.
Mr. Knight, you've lied about your identity and wasted my time with meaningless questions. If it weren't vaguely flattering, I'd really be angry. You're lucky I don't call the real police. I think you should go, Mr. Knight.
Malia, wait. If you just give me a chance.
I've wasted enough time. I'll have Robert show you out. Robert?
Bobert.
Show Mr. Knight out, please.
I most certainly will.
Thank you very much. I had a lovely time. Ah, shit.
Okay, so, right, but yeah, these don't look like the roses. These look like the other flower that was in the pot, right? I'm not fucking mental, am I? I might be, but not because of this. Okay, so Moonbeam Residence isn't open. St. Louis Cathedral, I don't think there's anything there. Neither is there anything at the.
The sign says the overlook's closed for repairs until June 21st.
Okay, so it's not even fucking open. No, this doesn't look like there's anything for us right now. So I think we need to head back to St. George's.
I knew you'd miss me, so I came back.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
Normally I'd say that might be, you know, a subtle dig.
What's up?
But Gabriel actually does seem like he might be one of those people who will just live a very quiet life when they're doing something.
St. John's Eve? Never heard of it. Must be a local custom. New Orleanians love to party.
Do you have any idea what Capri Saint-Caux means?
No. Sounds French, though.
Oh, those crafty Frenchmen.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
I'd rather not hear about your sex life, Knight.
Okay, I'll give full credit for that one. That was actually a good comeback.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
Wasn't she a big voodoo queen before the Civil War?
That's right.
Well, you've just heard everything I know about her.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure, what?
I need you to look up a Madame Casanova.
Madame Casino? Is she related to the murders the same way your friend Malia Getty was?
Grace, Casano's at least 70.
As if that makes a difference to you. Okay, I'll see what I can find. Anything else?
Can't think of anything. I would have assumed that we could have just like gone through a phone book. Casino. Just, you know. Bedroom. Bed. Operate bed.
It's no use.
You can't. Oh, fuck off. Let's check the journal. Okay, so... Faust. Das Lyrik.
Dry Draken Kriegen in meinen Schlaf. Die Seele for your...
Okay, so that's not useful at all. Although it's good that it's been bookmarked.
Gabriel's desk has been The
Bathroom
medicine
cabinet.
contains
A lot of hair product apparently, which doesn't really surprise me.
I'll take this hair gel. You never know when you'll need a touch-up.
Okay, so we've got hair gel.
The label on the hair gel jar talks about mysterious Hawaiian roots and ancient Oriental secrets. The copy is almost as believable as Gabriel's novels.
So we can combine that with something, but doesn't really seem to be doing us a world of good. Right. So where have we not been today? We've been to the police station to have a chat with Mosley and to nick his stuff. Should we return his fucking thing?
I'll be
Is
back
that it?
later.
Do we need to
fun.
return his badge? We've not been to Jackson Square. We've been to the Voodoo Museum. We might have to make another trip there just to ask. Oh, hot dog man.
A doobie dog vendor has set up business in the square.
A
He
doobie.
has his nose buried in a paperback novel. Gabriel notices that it is not one of his. Big surprise.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Yep, I mind all right.
Why?
Because A, I don't know anything, and B, I'm busy.
Oh,
How about a...
A Cajun band. Inventive as always with their... A
Okay.
bronze statue of Andrew Jackson marks the center of Jackson Square.
Oh, there's an artist bloke.
Oh, hey! Oh, come back here. Hey! Oh, unbelievable. Rotten luck.
Isn't it just... Okay, so this is this is clearly the place we were supposed to come to. Sketch. Etch a sketch.
Gabriel can't reach the drawing from where he is.
How about with your leg? People always discount the legs, but I suppose we could use a bit of, child labour. Nice dancing for a kid. Could you be a little bit more condescending, you fucking twat?
can you fit through the bars around the statue?
Got any money?
Nope.
There you have it. No.
Okay, so now I need money.
You dance pretty...
Give me some money then.
I don't have any.
Then don't block the view, mister.
Do you do requests?
Got any money?
Nope.
Something to eat?
No.
There you have it. No.
Okay, so he wants
Can't think
money
of anything
or
at the
something
moment.
to eat.
Okay then.
Could we sort things out with the master of
Could
the
I get a
doobie?
doobie dog, please?
Not now, I'm busy.
No, you ain't.
An unambitious person in the 90s. Amazing.
Letters
The
misuse.
vendor wouldn't be interested.
It's a police badge. Everyone would be interested in seeing that. How about if we give you some hair gel?
The vendor wouldn't be
You
interested
sloppy
in
little
seeing
fuckhead.
that.
Okay, now I want to check the trash can. Okay, so there's the jazz band. Okay, that's, you know, fair enough.
Stupid wind. Now I have to start all over.
Thank you for the somewhat... Oh, I actually... as I was launching this up, No! The game told me that I had the input options of moving with W, A, S and D, but that doesn't seem to be quite the case. Surely there must be something here. Flashlight? No. Because the thing with the thing. The thing with the money is these games don't really kind of function on money. The amazing teleporting Gabriel.
Nice
Maybe
flowers.
there's...
Not that a real man would notice something like that.
Don't worry.
I don't need any flowers. They'd probably just get crushed on my bike anyway.
No, fair enough. I'm not going to talk to the artist because I know the artist only really kind of wants to get into this whole fucking thing. Right. Okay. I'm just gonna go check the St. George's Books area.
Beautiful.
Shut up, you massive twat. I'm just gonna check around here to... No, I want to go there. Let me go somewhere. Let me do something. Right. Okay, so things that we've got: art supplies, register, ashtray, bookshelf, greatest coat, coat rack, newspaper, box, books, stuff and things. Anything interesting here? And let's go with that again. Bills, rug, bed, lamp, painting dresser, books, typewriter.
Can't. Writer's block.
Surely there must be something. I'm actually just gonna check it out. Go on. Go on. Do a sneaky bit of Google. I remember that you have to give the man at the hot dog stand a... What's that fucking thing? A gift certificate. Ah. There we go, finally. Fucking, I do apologise for that, but sometimes these things are a little bit... I'd forgotten the principal rule of these kinds of games, which is to
examine the take, or in the case of St. George's Books, the mistake.
Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh.
I trust you can live without this old gift certificate.
Knock yourself out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab that and I'm gonna give that to the Doobie Dog guy, because he clearly he must appreciate a good gift certificate and books, because he's
I'll be
reading a
back
book,
later.
and if you're
Have
reading a
fun.
book, that means that you just absolutely love books. In fact, if you've ever had a book on your person, you are a certified bibliophile.
I have this gift certificate.
I'm busy.
It's good for $20 at St. George's Books. Finest bookstore in New Orleans.
Really? I'll have to check it out sometime.
You could take this gift certificate with you. If you'll give me a doobie dog.
A doobie dog for a $20 gift certificate? Sure, here you go.
You wouldn't like a doobie dog by any chance.
Would I?
Yes, Gabriel, just give treats to the nice child while wearing your
Thanks, mister.
suspicious
Got any
goat
special
coat.
requests?
I do have a special request. Could you please get that fucking thing?
You mentioned something.
Yeah, you got one?
Can you fit through the bars around the statue?
Can I? Just watch me.
Good. There's something in there I can't quite reach. Can you reach that piece of paper?
Sure thing. Here you go.
Thanks, kid.
Yup. See ya.
I like having a little audio cue about, you know, when you've done something that warrants a point. Huh. I'd completely forgotten you could do that. I like it because it kind of, you know, a Pavlovian reaction. Ooh, good dear
Belongs
point.
to you, doesn't it?
My drawing. How'd you get it?
Oh, it was a bit of a squeeze, but I hate to see you lose your work. I lost my only copy of a manuscript once.
Well, you saved my butt. Let me know if I can ever do the same for you, hey?
Oh, you actually can. I think what I need from you is...
Is there any way you can reconstruct the whole pattern from these partials?
The pattern is probably circular, and there's some repetition in the elements. Okie dokie. Well, I think there's an area missing. If you could get me any more of these, I'll see what I can do.
An area missing. Oh! Yeah, of course, it's the lake pattern.
I have another one of those patterns.
Really? Let's see.
I
Yeah,
nearly
yeah,
just
this
went
is
on a
great. I
rat
think there's
race
enough
around the
overlap
city
now.
looking for
I'll
the...
give it my best shot. I'll show you what I come up with tomorrow.
Great. I appreciate it.
Excellent. So I think that actually wraps up the day, which is massively good.
It's getting late. Gabriel decides to go home for the day.
Doesn't he just? I think the element of the knife was new. So clearly making progression. Day 3. Drawn to the halls of learning, I sought there to conspire, but it was in the city of the dead that I found my heart's desire.
I'm so glad you
Die.
could join us
Laptop.
today. I've got messages when you want them. I also checked out Casino. There are multiple listings in the white pages. I got the page, but you'll have to figure out the right one.
Great. Thanks.
Now, are you gonna tell me what happened yesterday with...
Oh fuck, I accidentally
Don't
skipped
tell
that.
me you actually got to see her.
All the stars out tonight.
Gabriel, you don't seriously think she's interested. She can have any man in the city. You know, men with bank accounts.
You underestimate the Knight family's tragic poet samurai appeal. When Daddy married Mom, she was the hottest catch in town.
Oh, that came out
I
wrong.
always suspected there was something fishy in your family tree. But seriously, I think you should be careful.
Meow, Grace.
I'm serious. I don't know why, but I have a bad feeling in the pit of my stomach about this.
It's called jealousy, my dear. And you're right, you should be jealous of Malia Getty. As should every woman on this planet.
I just... never mind. I'll just fix these books. Your life is in your own slippery little hands.
The point is to get it into somebody else's hands. And soon.
Okay, that last bit was actually a little bit disgusting when you think about it. But, okay, so, that's all for today. Thank you once again for joining me for more of Gabriel Knight's weird fucking perverted adventures. And I hope you'll join me next time when we actually, you know, go on with day 3. Look out what, you know, find out all the good stuff. So, until then, goodbye.